Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class, Transformers 1, STARSCREAM. And I got this guy off of Amazon a few weeks ago. I was going to get Alita, but I saw reviews and I'm just going to hold off. Fortunately, she looks like she's just a QC nightmare. So, let's get right into STARSCREAM. And for the most part, this is a pretty fun figure. My biggest complaint, and it's everybody else's too, what is that face sculpt? It just looks awful. It looks nothing like the character. Especially the face he's making. It's like he's pouting his lips. Or something. It's... Yellow Park or Blockies did such better jobs than that, but... That's my biggest critique with the figure. I have nitpicks. No feet pivot. I think that's a big one. I think... most, if not all, figures should have ankle pivots here in the big 2025. No wrist swivels, unfortunately, which is, like I said in previous videos, it feels like it's a common theme. No waist swivel, but I'll let that slide because he utilizes all that to transform. But that's pretty much it. I think this guy is nicely painted. The yellow-looking plastic choice is a bit eh. I wish they went with a more vibrant color for STARSCREAM. I'm just not a fan of really the colors, and I think Bumblebee and Sentinel did the best for that coloration of themselves. But yeah, he other than that, I think he looks fine for the most part. His accessories are a bit odd because this is his gun, you know. It looks unique. I'll say that. I'm just going to keep it on the back of him for the rest of this review. Comes with null rays, which look nice enough, so yeah. And for a quick size comparison, I'm just going to do him with Megatron. So there you go, there's that. I'm glad Megatron is ever so slightly taller, but STARSCREAM is a bit more bulk, if that makes any sense. For articulation, you get a ball jointed neck. You can do the wiggle waggle, look up that far, you can undo the neck joint, look up even more, look down, and then you can once again undo the neck joint to make them look all the way down, which is really nice for poses. Arms can do a full 360 before the wings get in the way. You get a bicep rotation, slightly over 90 at the elbow. As you can see on this shoulder, these do hinge out of the way. Nothing at the waist. You can do the big boot, go back a little bit, nearly full splits, thigh rotation, very deep knee bend, no pivot or anything, but the feet can move back to do transformation, and so can the heels. Now the wings are on a hinge and a ball joint, so yeah, you can display them however you want. You can flip them like that, you can flip them like this. These are on hinges, so you really got options. Always, as Emgo says, options are good. So that's pretty much for STARSCREAM in his robot mode. Let's get him to his jet mode. And here we have STARSCREAM in his jet mode, and it looks okay. Very Star Warsy, if I'm being completely honest. I see what they're doing. They're trying to do the Bumblebee movie thing. That's cool. Yeah, it's okay. This mode has a bit of issues. Clearance issues on mine. Nothing really wants to stay tabbed in. Or when I do try and tab it in, something else comes undone and then it gets annoying. Yeah. In my opinion, there's a way too much red up here. I think, a little bit of blue, would have been fine. But yeah, his hands are kind of just there. He does the Tarn thing. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish they would hide away somewhere instead of just hiding, at the bottom of the figure. If I can actually get them. There we go. I just, not a huge fan of that. But yeah, the gun thing's cool. It's annoying just to get it all tabbed in and actually have it lined up, because mine constantly wants to tilt slightly. I think I lined that up okay-ish. The null rays being there, that's cool. I like that, but it's a jet. His wings can rotate and stuff. Nose cone can move down. or slightly up, if that's the thing you want to do. He can say hello, but it's okay. I mean, it's a jet. It's doing jet things, I guess. But yeah, very Star Wars-esque. I'm not the hugest fan of Star Wars, but very Star Wars-y. Yeah, he's an okay figure. Not a major disappointment that I think everyone is making Alita out to be, but he's not spectacular either. He's just okay. Do I recommend him? If you're buying Transformers 1 stuff like I am, yeah. He's not horrible, but he has his weird quirks that kind of don't really work, but some do. It's a STARSCREAM, I guess. We're gonna get a bunch of Seekers, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys like this review, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.